Hello and welcome once again to everyone here. Thank you. So we have 89 people today, and I think the number is only going to grow from now. I'm here today once again. I was there in the first session, and I'm there today because, first of all, to thank Mr. G.D. Sharma for taking uh, this three-part masterclass, and he kindly agreed to it. It's a new concept that we had and which we are doing. I also want to tell you here, what our concept is from seniors today. While most of our programs are free of cost, we don't charge anything, and it is all voluntary. People who conduct them also are people like yourself who conduct them, and they have been doing that for all these years. We've been doing sessions for the last 5 years, and there's no, it has been all going very well. But we have now decided that we will, and we are charging a little bit for seniors have talent now, and we are charging a little bit for Karaoke Idol, and that is also because we don't want people to back out, And to be frank with you, we decided to have it as a means for people not to back out, but people are still backing out. But that apart, so the idea is that we want to now do, along with the various programs that we have, we want to call in experts to conduct training programs for people. And the idea is that we want to do training programs in skills which senior citizens would be interested in. Okay, like for instance, Mr. G.D. Sharma is doing on karaoke. We have a senior photographer, Abhijit Bhatlekar, who was who used to work with me at Midday, and he was with Outlook and various other publications. He is doing something on mobile photography. And we want to do some interesting things. We want to do something on mixology, how to mix drinks, mocktails, of course. Then you can add the other things to your liking. But we want to do things like these, which are interesting, which people like to look at. Okay, and that's what we want to do. And we want to charge for this. Okay, the idea is, I agree with you that charges, not everybody would be maybe interested in doing it. Some people may find it on the higher side. But the idea is that we want people to charge. We want to charge for it. What the charges will be, we are still deciding. Okay, we see our situation is slightly tricky. We want to charge. We want to call experts. We want to make it worth their while. At the same time, we want it to be meaningful for y'all. We don't want it to become a situation where y'all don't find it. You'll find it too high to attend, right? So that is why we will be, I'm going to leave the spotlight, as we call it, on Mr. Sharma, and my colleagues, Archana, who's here, Firoz is there, Rehana is there. Okay, they will be in touch with you once we decide, when our event, when our training program, as we say, will happen. We want to do it within a month from now. Okay, but exact dates we'll figure. We also want to do it before Diwali closes, before Diwali is before it's Diwali, so that you can have your own shows at that time. We will also try and do it that way, but we will do a session. We've been thinking about how many sessions to have, how many people to have in each session, because we don't want, right now we have 94 people. Okay, no, 94 people is a large number. If we have 94 people who want to do it, then we'll have to do perhaps 2 different groups.
2 different batches.
That's too big a number, and we have to, everybody has to get a chance to sing and all of that. So, leave the decision to us. We will think about it. I have already a little while back spoken to 3 of our participants who are regulars with us to get their feedback, and we will take more feedback from people, and we will discuss it internally in our office and come back to you. With that note, I want to leave it to Mr. G.D. Sharma. I'm sure you will enjoy it very much, which is why we are doing this, and you all will learn a lot in the 7 or 10 or 12 parts course that we are doing. We are going to be doing a lot of technicals. There'll be a lot of opportunity to sing and participate and all of that. There will be a lot of virtual hand-holding. You can't be hand-holding physically. And some of you were there in the event that we had last week in Mumbai, where we had a physical session at Nehru Center. I'm sure we can also do something like that. We can perhaps do it in Mr. Sharma's city of Chennai. It's a beautiful city. We can perhaps do it there, but wherever. I'm saying the idea is to look at, doing a lot of things, look at enjoying ourselves, looking at engaging ourselves, and that is what, Seniors Have Talent is all about. So thank you once again, and over to Mr. Sharma and my team. Thank you.
Thank you, Pradyumna ji. Thank you. So let's call this session on the basis of the last song that we heard, Ye Sham Mastani. Yeah. So today's session will be Ye Sham Mastani. And first of all, our supreme namaskar to Kishore Kumar ji, whose birthday, 96th birthday, was on 4th of August, 3 days back. So unke liye hamara all our tributes, all our respects, all our what do you call? We bow down in front of him. Okay. So with that, I think it's a good अच्छा start हुआ आज. So let me now, because ये जो last session के नाम पे चल रहा है अभी, ठीक है? So let me also go little more briskly, so that I cover whatever I wanted to really share with you. So a quick recap. गए 2 sessions में we spoke about the comfort factor. We spoke about your throat and its range, right? Limited or exaggerated range, whatever it may be, we have a range, and that is limited to us. तो इसका जो पहचान है, इसका जो recognition जो है, वो जरूरत है, वो absolutely जरूरी है, क्योंकि we should know, as somebody said, we should know our limitations. But that doesn't mean that we should not sing. We will sing those songs that fit our voice range. I think that is the first major point हमारा last class से जो लिया था. उसके बाद we also spoke about the comfort factor. याने it is called as sthiram and sukham. The yoga principles of sthiram and sukham, which means that we must be happy and we must be comfortable singing whatever we are singing. We don't want to put unnecessary, जो strain नहीं होना चाहिए, हमारे जो गले में जो muscles हैं, उसके cords जो हैं, उसमें strain होना तो जरूर नहीं होना चाहिए. And most importantly, sthiram means sthir, यानी stability. We must not be sweating and we must not be tension, and there must not be अरे बाप रे ये गाना कैसे भी गा के हमको कुछ मेडल हासिल करना है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. हमें हमारी खुशी के लिए गाना है बस. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, इट इज लाइक दैट गुड्डी मूवी में वो जो प्रेयर का जो सॉन्ग है, सबसे पहले हमारा टेक केयर ऑफ योरसेल्फ सो दैट यू कैन टेक केयर ऑफ अदर्स. ठीक है ना? सो टेक केयर ऑफ आवर song, our gala, our comfort factor, etc. Then we spoke about the 4 components of a song, and how therefore all are important. सुर भी important है, ताल भी important है, राग या उसमें जो मेलोडी है वो भी important है, और जो भावना है, जो भाव जो प्रकट करता है वो जो गाना, that is also important. The feeling, the emoting is also important. So all these are some of the components of the song. Then I ended the last session last time with 1 or 2 exercises. ठीक है? So I said that the omkar जो है, A-U-M, om, right? So holding that om with one full breath is a wonderful breath control and a resonance building technique. जैसे आप जब आप ओ से म तक जाते हैं, when you go from O to M, A-U-M, Om, and when you are saying Om, your both the lips are trembling with each other. There is a reverberation in your body and in your brain and in your head, right? There is a, आप करके देखिए जरा. We'll just start. I'll just narrate Om and then you all go with me, okay? So first of all, sit in a comfortable position. जो भी जहां भी बैठे हैं आप कंफर्टेबल पोजीशन में हो जाइए. दूसरी बात यह है कि आप एक 2 या 3 बार आपका जो ब्रेथ है, टेक अ नाइस normal breath. Don't take a big breath. Just take a normal breath. Be aware of your breath. Inhale, exhale, and now you say Oh. Take a deep breath again. Relax yourself. Right? ऐसा नहीं है कि किसी को अपने को कोई कंपटीशन नहीं है यहाँ पे. ऐसा नहीं है कि अपने को 3-4 मिनट होल्ड करना है वगैरह. डोंट पुट योरसेल्फ अंडर एनी स्ट्रेन. Even I am not supposed to, this is only a program on music, but I am still telling you, any exercise that you do, please don't strain yourself. Please do not strain yourself. ठीक है ना? Okay, so once again, we'll just try it once more. Take a normal breath. Exhale. Inhale. So Om is nothing religious. I am not touching any religion in this. It's a sound. It's a sound of the universe, as it is called, right? So you're trying to bring that sound inside your body and in your voice so that your resonance जो बोलते हैं उसको, अंदर की जो resonance जो है, that is very important, right? So that metallic, जैसे अगर आपने कोई metallic बर्तन या कुछ स्पून से टकराया तो उसमें एक साउंड आता है which is reverberating and it does not stop, right? It goes for some time and then it stops. So similarly, you are doing resonance for yourself. ठीक है? So that is one. Humming with your lips closed is another technique. जैसे कोई भी गाना हो सकता है, लग जा गले, or it can be बाबूजी धीरे चलना, it can be आइए मेहरबान, it can be any song, you know, आ चल के तुझे, whatever. You know, I normally always have this favorite way of saying आ चल के तुझे because that's the easiest song. So can you hum that song? This is a beautiful exercise. आपको कुछ आ चल के तुझे गाना नहीं है, आपको हम करके गाना है, हमिंग करके उसको गुनगुना के गाना है. That's a beautiful exercise. Okay, that is one. Then there is something called alankar. Alankar means like the sari gama padha nisa of our classical music, right? In your own way, take it from the bottom. Sari gama pa dhani sa ni dha pa ma ga ri sa. तो ये जो बॉटम का सा एंड टॉप का सा है, that is the range. ठीक है? You can go little higher also if you want. You can go little lower also if you want, depending upon your comfort level. Again, sukham, principle of sukham. आप सुख से गाइए. That's what it means. no tension, no strain. So that is called alankar practice, which is sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. So go this way and come back this way. Go this way, come back this way. 10 times, 8 times, 5 times, whatever is your comfort level. ऐसा नहीं है कि 100 बार गाना है, 200 बार सुनना है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. आपके जो कंफर्ट फैक्टर के हिसाब से आप करिए, आपका जो एज फैक्टर है उसके हिसाब से करिए. Please remember, I am telling again and again because I am doing lot of karaoke training programs in studios where people gather. They feel that they are competing with somebody else. ऐसा क्यों सोचते हैं मुझे पता नहीं होता है. I am never able to understand. I keep telling them, boss, please don't compete with anybody. अरे your range is not my range यार. Mohammed Rafi's range is not Mahendra Kapoor's range. Mahendra Kapoor's range is not Kishore Kumar's range. So when they themselves can understand, why you and I cannot understand? So please remember, you are on competition with nobody. But yes, you may be under competition with yourself. आज जैसा गाया उससे भी 1% ज्यादा बेहतरीन गाना कल गाना है मुझे, बस. एग्री? प्लीज शेक योर हेड. ओके, राइट. अच्छा, देन देर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड एज, आपका जो सुर जो है, सुर यानी द सुर इज ऑल्सो रेफर्ड टू एज योर सा. यानी अगर कोई आप उस्ताद के पास जाएंगे तो वो बोलेंगे कि ठीक है, आपका सुर, आपका सा क्या है? What is your sa? My sa is ये शाम मस्तानी सा 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 सा. So this is my sa. Sa. ये शाम मस्तानी. That is my sa. But my sa can also be सारंगा तेरी याद में. That is my sa, which is at a lower level. मैं lower level गा सकता हूं क्योंकि there are 2-3 scales which are below your sa, which you can touch. Similarly, there are 2-3 scales above your sa, which you can touch. यानी सा रे गा मा पा धा नि सा में अगर आपका सा इज इन गा, गा सा रे गा गा गा, गीत गाता हूं मैं. तो ये जो ग है, नाउ आई कैन गो अप टू सारे गा मा पा तक मैं जा सकता हूं. मेरा स्केल जो है, रेंज जो है, ठीक है ना. तो आई कैन गो अप टू सारे गा मा पा ऑल्सो आई कैन गो पॉसिबली. ठीक है. गीत, दैट इज इन द सेम सॉन्ग. ये मोहब्बत के पल कितने अनमोल हैं, कितने फूलों से नाजुक मेरे बोल हैं. दैट इज प एंड म, सारी गामा प, म एंड प, राइट. मेरे बोल हैं. यस. मेरे. Okay, so that is the scale. Similarly, I can go down also. कि सारंगा तेरी याद में, या I can go to आंसू भरी है. So I can go to my sa, which is below my ga, which is at the sa level itself. Sa re ga. So that means sa saranga तेरी याद में, राइट. आ चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं. सो आई कैन गो टू माई सा, बट माई रेंज इज सा टू सा रे गामा पा. मे बी धा आई मे हैव डिफिकल्टी. नी वेरी डिफिकल्ट. सा रे गामा पा धा नी सा इज इम्पॉसिबल, विच इज बैजू बावरा. तो ये आपको, आपका जो रेंज जो है, इसका पहचान आपको करना है. आप खुद को करना पड़ेगा. ऑफ कोर्स somebody can help you who is on your side, even your family members can help you कि नहीं आपको ग से ज्यादा जा नहीं सकते आप, आपको स्ट्रेन करना पड़ेगा वगैरह. ओके, सो पीपल विल बी एबल टू गाइड यू. So now having talked about this sur, there is some practice session, which is exercise, which is also called as sustaining the sur. Sustaining, like Om, like Sa. For about 6, 7, 8 seconds. मेरा जो सुर का जो sustenance, it is also called in Hindi as सुर का जो ठहराव है, सुर का जो ठहराव, how much it is able to sustain without slipping like this. Sa. Right? So this practice also one can do just to see whether you can increase. You can time it. Abhi I can do it only for 5 seconds. Maybe next time I can do for 6 seconds. Maybe uske baad I can do for 7 seconds. तो आपको अपने आप को पैट करना पड़ेगा, आपके आप को, यानी you have to really congratulate yourself. Really, I'm telling you. So, but this will come after practice only. Sustained practice. Then there is something called as lip trills. Lips जो हैं आपका जो तो उसको trills बोलते हैं. So for example, press your both fingers, pointing fingers into your cheek, and then do like school children do this, like you're going in a bus or a train, right? So how much you can sustain? See, I'm not able to sustain too much. It is coming in short spurts. Right? That is for bringing flexibility into your mouth. अभी एक गाना है जो which can be very tough, उसमें lyrics are so very difficult. तो आपको आपने मुंह से तो गाना पड़ेगा, है कि नहीं? तो how do you bring those wordings with a clear difference between one word and the other? आपके हसीन पे आज नया नूर है. So there is a cut no after every word. आपके, isn't it? या फिर ये शाम मस्तानी, right? So you have to bring flexibility of your tongue and of your lips and of the inner portion of your you have to you have to use your lips, you have to bring your mouth, that is your lips and your tongue, and there has to be a certain flexibility in your mouth. As age progresses na, as age progresses, क्या होता है कि sorry, I'm just getting some call. As age progresses, your muscles can become little tight, isn't it? Of course, in some places it can become loose. Okay. So kaise? So then what should you do? You should rotate your tongue inside in clockwise and anti-clockwise by keeping your mouth closed, not by keeping your mouth open. So many of you are trying it. Very good. You can do like this, and then you can do like this. Very difficult, but it's a good exercise. Very good exercise. Acha. So Dolly Jaiswal is giving thumbs up, saying, "Mujhe karna aata hai, mere ko aata hai correctly." So can you do it fast? Can you do it slow? Don't cut your tongue with your teeth. Uske baad accident ho jayega. So please do it carefully. Rotate your tongue anti-clockwise and clockwise. Okay, inside your mouth by touching all the portions of your mouth, the cheeks, the bottom of your mouth, the top palate of your mouth, etc. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. ठीक है? And in between all this, आपको पानी पीने की जरूरत है. Keeping a bottle of water whenever you practice, whenever you sing, is a very good idea. If it is little warm, all the more better. If it is little more hot, very good. But don't use boiling water, please. Then you cannot sing for the next 10 days. Whatever, again, अभी you might ask me, sir, so that means क्या बोल रहे हैं आप? आपको मुझे तो confuse कर रहे हो आप कि गर्म होना चाहिए, ठंडा होना चाहिए, warm होना चाहिए. Again, सुखम स्थिरम principle. आपको जो गर्मी कंफर्टेबल होता है, जितना गर्म होना चाहिए आपको, उतना गर्म होना चाहिए. I always use warm water and always keep drinking warm water. Little hot sometimes, depending upon whether next day there is some program, practice, etc. It is always good, especially after you get up. सुबह उठते ही जरा गर्म पानी पीना बहुत ही अच्छा है, not only for your voice but for your general health also, right? And now these are the exercises in what I have mentioned to you, which is what is called as your voice culture. इसको voice culturing बोलते हैं, ठीक है? Now there is also something else called there is something called as Javari in Hindi, which is nothing but resonance. Javari, आपका जो सुर में, आपके जो आपका जो आवाज में जावारी लाना, ठीक है? I don't know whether you pronounce it as Javari or something, but it is called Javari. तो ये जो दमदार होना चाहिए आपका voice, right? It doesn't mean you should shout. आपके हसीन रुख. No, that is shouting. That is shouting. No need of shouting in singing. When you are singing, you should not shout. When you are shouting, you cannot sing. So you have to bring that, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, gentleness in your voice. वो जो बारीकी जो बोलते हैं, ठीक है, in your voice you must bring, right? So that means you have to emote, na? So when you are singing with emotion, with the right feelings, so then you will say, आपके हसीन रुख, isn't it? So automatically your voice will become softer, smoother, and with the feeling, ठीक है? So this is very important. So training your voice through these exercises will give you a certain maturity of the voice. आपको फिर जो गाना जरा मुसीबत, जरा थोड़ा टफ दिखाई दिया पहले, even those songs will appear easy for you now. So always start, in management we say that start with what is familiar before going to what is unfamiliar, बोलते हैं हम लोग मैनेजमेंट में, कंसल्टिंग में, एडवाइस में वगैरह. So what do you know? First, what do you know? Go from known to unknown. Go from familiar to unfamiliar. If you are very familiar with a song and you feel you are comfortable singing that, it can be "Aa chal ke tujhe," no problem. Keep singing that, and one day tell your family, "Aap yahan pe baith jao, I am going to sing one song." And you are going to sing "Aa chal ke tujhe" full song with complete preparation. Then your family will say, "Arre, wow, fantastic." Right? They will give you feedback. Your friends will give you feedback. Then slowly upgrade yourself to the next song. Okay, let me try some nice Hemant Kumar song, which is easy, right? जाने वो कैसे, या फिर whatever, yeah, whatever is that Hemant Kumar song, you will be more comfortable. Okay, so those are the little bit of tips. Okay, some more advice I want to give you, which is again individualized. Now I am not saying that, for example, if I say that please avoid ice cream, I am not saying that nobody should eat ice cream. Okay, now some people are allergic to ice cream. Some people are allergic to bottled drinks. Allergic means not allergy. Your voice will get affected immediately. You may enjoy the drink. You may have a whiskey with on the rocks with ice also, no problem. But वो क्या है कि, for example, I mean, I don't mind being transparent by telling you that when I have whiskey, if at all I have a social drink with my family or friends, next day my voice is gone. So I take whiskey with hot water. I mean, I'm just giving you my example. Don't do what I'm saying. Okay? Or do not drink directly from the fridge. A lot of people have water stored in the fridge and they take the bottle and straight away they empty it. And that can completely affect your throat. Now, it depends on your individual voice, गले का जो condition है, ठीक है? Now, for example, the famous singer who passed away, S.P. Balasubramaniam, he says, I smoke, I drink, I take ice cream, I take ice water, I eat ice, all that. But then he is S.P. Balasubramaniam. You and I are not S.P. Balasubramaniam. ठीक है? So what is it that you are susceptible to? ये तो जानकारी हासिल करना तो बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है, ठीक है? What is it that is affecting you? Some people get affected by guava, पेरू का जो पेरू जो है, guava. Now I also get affected by guava, especially the green one, green with white inside. I don't mind yellow with white yellow and white inside. I don't think it affects me. But the green, which is ripe only, but which is white inside or red inside, does affect me. So I should recognize what affects me, but as simple as that. Okay. Then there are also things like some people, if they smoke, they start coughing, isn't it? Sometimes cough also comes. So if you're a smoker, then kindly, try to avoid. I know smoking is, you can't avoid. You need to go out and gather a smoke. But then, agar if it affects you, then you have to listen. So these are some do's and don'ts and things like that. Guava, some people get also affected by lemon juice, right? Citric, that means anything which is citric, orange juice, lemon juice, that also affects them. So these are some preparatory things which you should do. Okay? Now, we'll quickly move on to what is karaoke, what are the types of mics and things like that. But just before that, one small tippani I want to give you. It will be a very good idea if you use the recorder in your mobile phone and record what you are singing and listen to it to see where you are making a mistake, कैसे वो सुनाई देता है, कैसे सुनने में कैसा लगता है, कहाँ पे मैंने एक ये गलती किया था या फिर कहाँ पे मैं अच्छा गा रहा हूँ, etc. So it is like a self auto feedback for you. Of course, you can make your daughter or granddaughter or wife or daughter-in-law hear that and ask them to also give their critical comments. So what I am trying to say, I think you have understood, which means that you have to be open to receive feedback. Now, I will give you one practical example. A very good friend of mine, he is from Bombay and all that. He has come and settled down now in Chennai. So he said, sir, I want to be in touch with you and things like that. So we have been in touch. So one day he sent me one of his recordings in a program in some studio where some people were, they are called jamming sessions. They are incidentally called as jamming sessions. When somebody calls you to a studio, you have to pay 500 rupees to sing 2 solos and 1 duet. Then they charge you 500 rupees and some organizer will be there. Some 10-15 people will be there. And for 3 hours, there will be a jamming session. So this gentleman went and recorded 1 solo and he shared it with me. Okay. Now it is a difficult song, meaning that itna आसान नहीं है वो. अच्छा song था. He has sung it well also. No problem. He has sung it quite well. But whenever he sings the mukhda, he makes one particular mistake. ठीक है. Some जो tune में या फिर वो ताल में, somewhere he makes a mistake, which is noticeable to a person who knows the song very well. तो मैं उनका जो वो गाना सुनने के बाद I sent him a message saying, अरे आपने अच्छा गाना गाया. In fact, song selection also आपको बधाई देना पड़ेगा because it's a beautiful song. But in one particular, in that mukhda which is getting repeated after every antara, you are making this mistake. Immediately he has written back to me saying, sir, all the people in that jamming session appreciated me. They clapped so much. आपको क्लैपिंग भी सुनाई दिया होगा वो गाने में. And how can you say like this? What do you mean? What do you mean by saying that I have made a mistake? मैं बोला, I straight away apologize. I said, I'm sorry. माफ करना भैया, मुझे ऐसा नहीं करना था कि मैं कुछ आपको फीडबैक दूं, क्योंकि आपने शेयर किया था वो वीडियो. I thought I can give my comments. If you do not like my comments or if you feel offended, I am sorry. So I straight away गिर गया उनके पाँव में. So he immediately rang me up and said, sir, I didn't mean that way, sir. So I said, what do you mean? Then in what way you meant? तो ये ठीक से बोलना पड़ेगा ना फिर. So then he says, sir, I listened to the original. You are absolutely correct. I am making a mistake. तो मैं बोला, अभी मैं वापस लूं मेरा apology, should I take it back? He said, no, sir, I take back my words. I am doing pranam to you. I am sorry. I should not have given you that sharp message. तो ये maturity जो है, ये हमारे मन में होना चाहिए. जरूर. I mean, after all, nobody is an expert. अगर हम expert होते तो I will not be taking this session ना. I'll be singing playback for somebody ना. Why should I be sitting and doing this session, isn't it? So I am not an expert. And I can't sing all songs. Let me also say that. So that being the case, I know a little bit. बस आप यानी थोड़ा सा कुछ जानकारी मुझे हासिल हुआ है, maybe due to experience or whatever it is. Okay. So based on that, I can give you some feedback. कि अरे इसमें ऑडियो जरा ज्यादा है, बीजीएम जो म्यूजिक जो है वो ज्यादा है, आपका जो वॉइस, आपका जो आवाज सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है, यानी इट इज गेटिंग लाइक दिस मफल्ड. BGM is here and your voice is here. Many such recordings I have seen. So this kind of feedback you should accept with humility, है कि नहीं? Because that's an honest feedback. We are giving with good intention. And it is not like pointing out or criticizing you and things like that. So please learn to accept feedback with humility and things like that. And record करके सुनना तो it's a wonderful practice. And आपका जो मोबाइल में there are two apps which you can install. One is your क्या बोलते हैं उसको, अपना Tanpura for the scale. So when you say sa, so you can set it. That will also be doing, that it'll match your scale, or it will show like this, or it will show like this. Then according to that, you can adjust the Tanpura and you can say, okay, especially when you're practicing sur ka jo ठहरावट, right? So सुर का जो sustenance जो बोला मैंने वो बताया था पहले. So that is very important, very important, because I was just listening to this मुकद्दर का सिकंदर song, ओ साथी रे. So उसमें जो पहला जो ओ साथी रे है, it goes for 8 beats. ओ साथी रे sorry, ओ साथी रे, ओ la 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 la, ओ साथी रे तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना, तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना. Second साथी रे is not long. ओ साथी रे तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना, तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना, ओ साथी रे तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना. So that is called सुर का जो sustenance, सुर का जो sustenance बोलते हैं उसको. So that is very important. सुर का जो ठहराव है, वो जो वो साथी रे, so 8 seconds का जो ठहराव है, and as against that 4 second का जो ठहराव है, which is very different. ठीक है? So I think these are small, जो बोलते हैं ना, very minute जो बोलते हैं, माइन्यूट मैटर्स को आपको ध्यान में तो रखना ही पड़ेगा. सो इसके लिए आपको वो जो गाना है, द सॉन्ग हैज टू बी कंप्लीटली, यू हैव टू बी फेमिलियर विद दैट. एवरी म्यूजिक, एवरी इंस्ट्रूमेंट दैट इज यूज्ड, यू शुड रिमेंबर. ऐसा नहीं है कि यू शुड रिप्रोड्यूस और समथिंग. अच्छा, तो यहाँ पे एक ट्रम्पेट आएगा, उसके बाद एक स्ट्रिंग आएगा, उसके बाद आई हैव टू स्टार्ट. सो दैट ताल, देन यू शुड नो दैट हाउ टू कीप द ताल. एंड देन व्हेन द स्ट्रिंग्स, ट्रम्पेट आ गया, अभी स्ट्रिंग्स आ गया, वो साथी. So then you start the next antara or whatever it is on the correct tal, right? So those are all simple things which you will very soon learn. Okay, quickly now we'll move on to karaoke. Okay, as I said, karaoke is क्या बोलते हैं, Karapo is a Japanese word. Karapo means empty. Karapo, K-A-R-A-P-P-O, means empty. And the second word is Okesutra. Okesutura. I wish it was Okesutra, but it is Okesutura. O-K-E-S-U-T-U-R-A, which means orchestra. Okesutura means orchestra in Japanese. So, Karapo Okesutura means empty orchestra. So then they shortened it to karaoke. K-A-R-A-O-K-E. So that is empty orchestra, which means that the music is there, but the human voice is not. Okay. So it was, in the sense that it was actually started by a Filipino from Philippines, Roberto del Rosario. Roberto del Rosario actually invented this in 1971. But in 1975, it became popular as karaoke, or it was also called as, the first karaoke machine was called as Juke 8. वो juke machines थे ना पहले उस साल में 1960s में, when you go to a Irani restaurant, there will be a jukebox. There will be a jukebox. You are not going to Irani restaurant to have Brun Maska. You're going to listen to that song because you want to go and listen to my favorite song. Bekarare dil, are tu gaye ja. I used to go to King Circle Opera Irani restaurant and put that 25 paise coin into that slot, select Bekarare dil from Durkarahi, and it will start playing. And then I'll go and sit on my table and order one chai with Brun Maska. And my God, that combination, are wow. What a, taliyan, exactly. Yatin, exactly, yaar, are kya maza aata tha, right? So very rightly, the first first karaoke machine in Japan in 1975 was called Juke 8. Juke 8, right? And then, of course, subsequently, it became popular by the name Sing Along, right? And I remember I bought my first karaoke machine. I got it imported from Malaysia. It was called Persang, P-E-R-S-A-N-G. Even today, it is available. Now, of course, it costs 35,000 rupees and all that. But we will talk about it maybe in the regular program as to what are all the karaoke kits available, etc. But anyway, YouTube is there, so I don't think we should really bother about a karaoke machine and things like that. But Persang is still there. Persang karaoke was imported from Malaysia, I remember, and it was a mic with a keypad, and there was a diary with each song having a number. Yani 0335 means Bekarare Dil, right? So you punch in 0335 and say play. On the screen in the TV, Bekarare Dil ka jo track hai wo aa jayega. What a beautiful, simple instrument it was. मेरे पास अभी भी है मेरे पास. So I normally show it in the program. So when we start the regular program, I'll bring all that and keep it here and show it to you so that you can see what it was like. Abhi bhi hai mere paas. So anyway, so that was karaoke. Now the biggest challenge of singing with the karaoke is what my famous world famous example जो मैं अभी देने वाला हूँ. Because I grew up in Mumbai, and I have traveled by the local train to all over for all my activities, whether it was for singing, whether it was for cricket, whether it was to see a film shooting or to go to college or school, it was by local train. तो अभी local train का मैं example दे रहा हूँ कि invariably, I'm sure again, lot of hands will go up, heads will shake when I say that we have never waited in the platform to catch a train. We have always ran down the staircase to catch a running train. Because most of us will be late, most of us will get down from the bus, most of us will leave from home late. And ये जो 7:55 का जो train पकड़ना है, तो invariably we will, at least I have been running down the staircase and running to catch the train. And luckily all those people those days will give you way, so that वो जो खंबा है उसको पकड़ लिया, तो then you are onto the train. One leg, one left leg or just one toe onto the train means you have got inside, and then they will of course pull you, like Dr. Kamal Sethia is saying, right? Now, karaoke, singing to a karaoke track is like running, catching a running local train. Singing, I will repeat, singing to a karaoke track is like catching a running local train. क्योंकि अगर आपको ट्रेन छूट गया तो ट्रैक छूट गया. And see the beauty, a train runs on a track and आपको क्या गाना है, ट्रैक पे गाना है. ठीक है? What a beautiful, I just came up with this now, okay, on the spot, thinking on your feet as they say. तो आपको अगर ट्रैक में गाना है तो ट्रेन जो ट्रैक में चलता है वो गाड़ी पकड़ो आप. Because what is the difference? In an orchestra, the orchestra will adjust to your speed and to your takeoff. Whereas in a karaoke track, there is no takeoff. You have to catch the train. Because if it is a track which is Ye Sham Mastani or whatever, the track तो शुरू हो गया ना, track is already started. उसके बाद आपको जो whistling जो है वो वगैरह, उसके बाद then you get only 3 chords. रहती है तू. So you have to catch that train at the correct place. ठीक है? And so therefore the biggest challenge or the difference between a karaoke and an orchestra is that while it is a pleasure and a privilege to sing with an orchestra of course is extremely expensive. An ordinary orchestra with hardly any instruments and hardly any 3, 4, 5 instruments only costs on an average about 60,000 rupees in Chennai, right? And with a full orchestra of 10 to 12 technicians or say, instruments, it will cost you 1.25, 1.5 lakhs for the actual performance. उससे पहले तो practice तो भी करना पड़ेगा आपको. So it's a very costly affair. So that's why karaoke makes a lot of sense. So singing to an orchestra is a privilege, is a pleasure, is a blessing. Because they will adjust to your pace and to your speed and to your mistakes. But karaoke does not spare anybody. Karaoke will not spare even the best singer. Pakad in Hindi, exactly. वो जो पकड़ जो है, ठीक है, वो अगर आपको नहीं हुआ तो आप मिस कर गए, खत्म. Of course you can catch up, but then people realize that आपने गाड़ी छोड़ दिया था. You had just missed the train or missed the bus, as they say, right? So that I thought is the biggest lesson I can say, which is difference between orchestra and karaoke track. Dr. Kamal Sethia, yes, please. You have raised your hand. Aap boliye. Let me unmute you 1 second.
I just wanted to add one thing.
Yes, sir.
That in the orchestra, you have room for improvisation.
Exactly.
You can do some sort of improvisation. Whereas in a karaoke track, you are given. It's a given framework.
You are at the mercy.
Yeah. And you have to catch the swar, tal, and tempo.
Correct, absolutely. सब कुछ लेके पकड़ना है, यानी जैसे we had a backpack. Those days we didn't have a backpack. We had a school bag or whatever, right, on the shoulder, and one खाने का जो डब्बा, and with that we have to go and catch the train. So ये सब लेके अपने को चलना पड़ेगा ना, सुर ताल और भाव के साथ जो डब्बा है आपका, उसको लेके तो चलना है ट्रैक पकड़ने के लिए. गुड, थैंक यू.
यहाँ मैं एक चीज आपसे पूछना चाहूंगा कि क्या ट्रैक में भी थोड़ा बहुत इम्प्रोवाइजेशन या हरकत संभव है?
कर सकते हैं सर. I will just come to that. Just remind me. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So coming down to karaoke tracks. Now there are different types of tracks. Good, bad, and ugly. Old movie, right? We all remember. Good tracks, bad tracks, ugly tracks, right? So we have to listen to all the tracks, find out which is a reasonably good track, which is something like nearly the original. And then downloading is another big adventure, because today downloading of tracks is becoming a little more difficult, because all these track producers have put कुछ उसमें googly कुछ बोल किया है उन्होंने, such that you cannot download it, and now they have started to charge also. That is the sad part anyway, but I'll come to that a little later on. So karaoke tracks are also in real music world, they are called as -1 tracks. -1 track, yani it doesn't have a voice kind of. Okay. And there are video tracks, or what is called as MP4 tracks. There are audio tracks or MP3 tracks, right? So audio tracks are very difficult, because you need to completely by heart the song, because आपको कुछ सामने कुछ दिखाई नहीं देने वाला. Whereas in a video track, it will come, isn't it? ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जा, the wordings will change or the wordings will be there, तो आपको देख के गा सकते हो आप, etc, etc. That is a video karaoke track. But in an audio karaoke track, आपको तान सेन के बजाय कान सेन बनना पड़ेगा, कान सेन, because you have to listen and be alert and then continue to catch the train. So it's a big challenge, very big challenge. But luckily for us, I must very proudly say that हमने, at least my troupe called Geet Gata Chal is a pioneer in Chennai. We started singing only with audio tracks. So imagine our practice. We started to sing only with audio tracks, because we got it imported from a friend in US those days, in 2010, 2011 and all that. So those days there was not many tracks available on the net. So we used to use audio tracks and then sing according to that. Very, very difficult, very difficult. But audio tracks are, in terms of fidelity, in terms of audio quality, they are much, much better than video tracks. Okay. So anyway, this is a little bit of a technical kind of thing. Okay. Now, as a practice, I wanted to give you one suggestion. I will ask Archana to play this song. See, there are what is called in YouTube, there are what are called as lyrical videos. ज्ञान साहब, आपको सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है क्या? आपका ऑडियो कुछ प्रॉब्लम है क्या ज्ञान जी? आपको he is not able to...
सर थोड़ा सा है,
लेकिन आपको
सुनाई पड़ रहा है.
हाँ सर, आप तो अभी आप हम तो सुनाई, हम आपको सुन रहे हैं ना?
नहीं, हम भी सुन रहे हैं, ऐसा नहीं.
हाँ तो नहीं, आप कान इसके पास लेके आते तो मैं सोचा कभी इतना मुश्किल पड़ रहा है आपको,
अच्छी तरह सुनने के लिए करते हैं.
ठीक है. Okay, so I will. So these are called as lyrical video songs. You should always search for example, O Sathi Re lyrical video song. Then what will happen? आपको उसमें वो सर्च में आपको ये मिलेगा कि जो वीडियो है वो गाना भी है ओरिजिनल, और वो जो लिरिक्स है वो it will go like a video track, like a karaoke track. I will show you an example for जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए. I have sent that link to.
Can I share now, sir?
Yeah, you can please share that. We'll just listen to that, maybe up to the antara or first antara or something like that. तो ये ओरिजिनल गाना है, ठीक है? Yeah, play. Oh, watch the wording, okay? Watch the wording. Hey, no problem. It was correct only. Archana, it was correct only.
Okay. जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। न कोई है न कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा। तुम देना साथ मेरा ओ हमनवा।
No, because for paucity of time. So this guy is called, what is that person's name? What Agra is he, Archana?
Raghav Kumar Agarwal.
Raghav Kumar
Agarwal.
No, this guy, Raghav Kumar Agra.
Agarwal, sir.
Sorry, Agarwal. Raghav Kumar Agarwal. Now he posts a lot of such songs, original songs, but in the form of a lyrical video. तो ये अगर आप ठीक से सर्च कर पाएंगे, तो you can then go to these Raghav Kumar's. You can subscribe to him also. I'm not recommending, but I'm just saying. Okay, I don't have anything to do with him. Raghav Kumar Agarwal or anybody. नहीं ऐसा नहीं है कि he is the only guy. There are so many other lyrical videos, but somehow I like this fellow's because there is no hanky-panky, there is no confusion. It's a clear blue screen. Some people put a lot of visuals and all that and confuse you so that you get distracted. So ये जरा सीधा साधा है. So that's why I'm suggesting. Okay. Now these are called as lyrical video song. Lyrics, that means with lyrics. It's a video song. So you are able to see the lyrics and you can also sing. Incidentally, Sarigama, which is RPG group, Sarigama ka jo songs हैं, all of them are lyrical video songs. For example, you can just simply say O Sathi Re MP3. Suppose you say O Sathi Re MP3 and search in YouTube, you will get a lot of Sarigama's videos, which are all lyrical videos. As I said, the only problem there is they will show one girl and boy holding hands, then you will get distracted, and then lyrics will also come, but you may get distracted. So this guy Raghav is a little more straight and that way kind of. Okay, now there are softwares. This is just a technical point. There are softwares available by which you can download the track. That is your karaoke track. But you will also run into virus which will spoil your laptop. So it is not advisable. So I'm giving you both the plus and the minus. Okay? Because you should know which is a safe, safe software link with which you will be able to download that particular Raghav Kumar Agarwal's track or whatever it is, right? So be careful while downloading any track from YouTube, because that is also one big challenge. As I said, we will deal with it more in detail later on and all that. Okay. Now, I think Dr. Kamal Sethi had asked me earlier that can we also, do something with the track itself, right? Now, there are again softwares available or software links available where you can go and reduce the scale of that track or increase the scale of the track or reduce the tempo of the track or increase the tempo of the track, etc., etc. But normally we should not tamper with the scale. ये जो कोई भी गाना है वो जो उसका जो सुर बना हुआ है, I think we should not spoil the or lower the scale, because then the song itself will sound very different, isn't it? So the tampering with the scale or the speed and all that is not advisable. But अगर आपका जो range है उसके हिसाब से अगर आपको थोड़ा सा उसको डाउन प्ले करना है तो कर सकते हो, ठीक है, बिकॉज आफ्टर ऑल एट द एंड ऑफ द डे योर कंफर्ट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, ठीक है. Okay, now there are several online portals or websites which are available like Smule, Star Singer, and meragana.com, etc., where you don't have to download anything, you may have to subscribe. ठीक है. Smule and Star Singer are free, I think, but if you want a little premium VIP kind of subscription, then they ask you to subscribe, so that then you will get the track directly, so that you can sing the solo directly yourself. Otherwise, somebody else also will be singing the solo as a duet with you, and also you may not like it. So if you want little bit of a privacy and a little bit of premiumization, then you may have to subscribe to Smule or to Star Singer, become a VIP subscriber, so that then you get your own track you can choose, and then you can sing, and you can record it, because there is a provision to record there, and then you can share it with your friends and say, मैं आज Smule में एक गाना रिलीज किया हूँ, आप जरा सुनिए, etc., etc. You know, all kinds of wordings can be put there. So it's a very nice thing to do actually. ठीक है. But there are thousands of singers on Smule. Okay, why thousands? 10,000s of singers on Smule and on Star Singer, etc. Because Smule is one of the oldest. Star Singer also is very good. The tracks available in Smule and Star Singer are quite good, I would say. Meragana.com, you can subscribe, because then you can, like YouTube, you can save your tracks. Suppose you want to save some Kishore Kumar tracks, you want to save some Lata Mangeshkar tracks, then you can save it in your account and then use it to sing anywhere else by logging into your meragana.com subscription, and then with the help of Wi-Fi, or if Bluetooth is available, you can play those tracks and sing in front of your audience, maybe family get together, some anniversary, somebody's birthday, somebody's reunion, etc., etc. आप कर सकते हो, ठीक है. So those are the facilities available on the net, right? And this Smule and YouTube and Smule, meragana.com and the Star Singer, you can install the app in your mobile and sing and see, right? So normally it will be useful to use the earphone, so that there is a mic in the wire itself near your mouth, so that the recording will be good quality, etc. So you can also certainly do that as well. Okay, so that is the point about various tracks available, karaoke tracks, etc. Then coming down to the small equipments that some people talk about. For example, mics. You require mic. Suppose you don't want to go to Smule, you don't want to go to Star Singer. आपको एक छोटा सा एक speaker चाहिए घर पे, and then you want to sing. Then there are many makes available today. JBL का है, and then lot of local makes are available, where they have a kit or a what is called as a karaoke kit, which comes with a mic and which comes with a speaker, and वो जो speaker रहता है उसके पीछे there are some adjustments for volume, for treble, for bass, etc. various technical जो specifications जो है वो adjust करने के लिए there are knobs available behind the speaker, so that the speaker acts like an amplifier, mixer cum speaker, so that you can adjust the volume, you can adjust the sharpness, you can make it flat, you can make it sharp, etc., etc. There is a provision to record also, etc., etc. So there are a lot of these local makes available. अगर आप Amazon पे जाएं और उसमें karaoke speaker करके आप सर्च करेंगे तो आपको ढेर सारे मिलेंगे, ठीक है. And according to, there you are, I think Mr. Yatin Sampath is showing you. I'll just show him I'll just pin him 1 second. Yeah, so he's showing you. आप दिखाइए जरा, बहुत क्लोज अप मत लेके जाइए, थोड़ा दूर रखिए सर, थोड़ा दूर रखिए. हाँ, तो दिस इज अ वेरी सिंपल थिंग. तो एक इसके बारे में जरा बताइए सर यतिन जी. हाँ, 1 मिनट, आपको ये करना पड़ेगा ना. ओ माय गॉड, वेयर इज दैट नाउ? हाउ डू आई अनम्यूट हिम? 1 second. कहाँ गया?
So whom do you want to unmute?
Yatin Sampath, who is in the pin now. Yeah, I've pinned him. One second.
Hello.
हाँ जी, बोलिए.
This is day to day. We are using our karaoke group of friends. Group of our friends we daily use in the morning for 1 hour. This is the speaker.
ठीक है.
Zebronics, very reliable.
Zebronics.
Zebronics. Electronic. And it is costing around 1,500 rupees, available in the electronic market.
Correct. So JBL, Zebronics and Boat.
That is very reliable. You see, I had purchased in 2023.
Okay, fine, sir.
And there was a problem. So their service centers are also there. And they get it, repaired also.
Okay. Fine, sir. Fine.
Here charging is there.
Yeah, understood. So it is not a charging port, right? ठीक है sir. We don't have too much time, so that's why I'm trying to hurry up actually. ठीक है, समझ गया. Right. There is a charging port, right? Very good, Yatin sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, you can unmute him and I'll unpin him also. Yeah. How do I remove pin? Yeah, remove pin. Right. Okay. So there are so many handheld equipment. There are also regular big size. It all depends on one's financial budget also. Okay. So like he says, Yatin Saab is saying that, he has got a 1,500 rupee wala, which is like a mic come this thing, so you can sing to the track, etc. There are other ways of doing it. For example, you may require a mic, you may require speakers, you may require a mixer, then you may require a sound card. So as you go higher and higher, there are so many other things which we can do a show at home. We can do a show in a small hall. We can do a small show in our association building or whatever it is, etc. So we'll talk about that a little later on. But there are different types of mics. There are different types of mixers. There are different types of speakers and things like that which can be used. There are also, as he says, Zebronics. Then there is JBL. Then there is Boat, and so many other makes. You can just do a search and actually you will get confused. To be very frank, you may get confused. But people do have a budget. Like somebody says, my daughter presented me. Somebody says, my granddaughter presented me a small karaoke kit, etc. So karaoke kits are all available, not an issue at all. Right? Okay. And so what I'm saying is there are so many platforms available. So आप जो चाहे इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो, depending upon whether you're using a laptop or whether you're using a mobile phone, etc. and things like that. Okay. So that is all about karaoke kits, etc. So in a later program we can do much more in detail. So so the thing is that so practice is something that you cannot compromise. Practice is like Yatin Saab said, every day they are practicing for 1 hour. So that depends on what time is available, how much time is available to you, whether you have a peer group with whom you can sit down and practice, or whether you can go on, some kind of a, जैसे Zoom program में Zoom connection होके आप जा सकते हो, उसमें आप friends can get together and do it. I think once a week is a very good frequency. Once a week. यानी अगर आपसे उतना ज़्यादा time अगर नहीं निकाल पाते हो, and because you have your own routines also, you have to do your exercises, you may have to attend other Seniors Today programs. And so once a week, maybe Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening is a good idea. And you can select the song, you can form a small group of 4 or 5 friends, put it on a WhatsApp group, and then decide that each of you will sing one song. So 5, 6 songs will be presented by your friends. Then you can give your friendly feedback to your friends, right? So many methodologies are there. In fact, that is how, ऐसे ही अपना A-Z of Karaoke Singing जो WhatsApp group है अभी Seniors Today के वो जो Evergreen Club में, that was formed because of that only. After the first season of A-Z of Karaoke Singing, Sudha Davedi, पहले से from first season she is there, she is here sitting in front of us. तो ये लोग ने, you know, what we did is we formed all of them into an A to Z of karaoke singing group. तो ऐसा आप एक ग्रुप फॉर्म कर सकते हो अपने आप में, and then do a social networking with them and things like that. Okay, now what we will do is we have about 20 minutes to go. I don't want to take time beyond 8:30 also, because आपका time भी भारी है, and you know, after all, खाना पड़ेगा. I mean, you have to take your dinner, दवाइयाँ लेने पड़ेंगे and all that. So we'll take about 20 minutes we have. So this is also the last session in this masterpiece, master's class session. So what are some of your questions and what has been your experience? Aapko, each one of you will have to be very brief, okay? And I will ask Archana to unmute whoever is raising their hand. Be very brief. Even if you want to describe your experience, आप जरा ख्याल रखिए, टाइम का पाबंदी है. And at the same time, आपको अगर प्रश्न पूछना है तो be very, very crisp and short. Okay? Shobha Goel will go first. Yeah.
थैंक यू. मेरे को पहला नंबर मिल गया. मैं जानना चाहती थी, मेरे पास केवल एक मोबाइल है और वो कैरियोके सेट के लिए मेरे को कम से कम कितनी मतलब लागत वाला मैं ले सकती हूँ, जिसमें मेरे को मैं आराम से उसको इस्तेमाल कर सकूं.
शोभा जी, एक प्रैक्टिकल सलाह मैं देना चाहता हूँ. आपके पास मोबाइल है, सब कुछ है आपके पास. मोबाइल में आपके घर पे जो कोई यंगस्टर्स होंगे तो उनके थ्रू आप स्म्यूल या फिर स्टार सिंगर, आपको meragana.com, ये तीनों में कोई आप इंस्टॉल करिएगा आपके मोबाइल में, बस चल जाएगा. अभी आप कैरोके किट में
जो ये जैसे किसी मतलब ऐप पे जैसे कई बार गाना होता है तो वो कैरियोके नहीं मिल पाता मेरे को उनके साथ गाने के लिए, तब मेरे को साइलेंट रह जाना पड़ता है. वो जानना चाहती हूँ. अपने आप तो स्टार मेकर मैंने किया हुआ है डाउनलोड, और स्टार मेकर पे मैं गाती भी हूँ. पर जैसे अभी मैं अगर आप लोगों के साथ गाना चाहूँ तो मेरे पास कैरियोके नहीं होता उस समय गाने के लिए, क्योंकि जब फेस भी अपना दिखाना होता है तो मैं वो नहीं कर सकती हूँ.
नहीं, ठीक है, आपके लिए अभी के लिए आप स्टार सिंगर में जाके गाइएगा और उसमें रिकॉर्ड करके आप शेयर कर सकते हैं सभी के साथ. ठीक है, तो अब आपको कैरियोके किट वगैरह उसमें खर्च करने की जरूरत नहीं है मैडम. ये मेरा सलाह है, मेरा. ठीक है ना. मेरा ये मानना है कि अभी के लिए आपको मोबाइल के साथ प्रैक्टिस करना बहुत ही काफी है.
ठीक है.
श्योरली. थैंक यू मैडम.
थैंक यू.
यस. नेक्स्ट इज मारिया डकोस्टा.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, I just want to mention about my experience with audio track.
Oh,
just
wow.
the audio track, without the words.
Wow.
This was around maybe 25 years ago. I used to do online singing in Konkani, not Hindi, but in Konkani, and it used to be we had to practice for offline singing, and you have to be so precise because the track will not wait for you. And also, and the words, I mean, there are no words, so you have to be very precise. I was the lead singer there.
Wow.
This was on the western based on western music, and I was a soprano, so they all relied on me as the tenor.
Very good.
So I used to practice.
So you have hit the nail. You are just saying exactly what I repeated about 5-10 minutes back.
Yes. So I used to practice for a minimum of, I mean, that one song, I would practice at least 40 times a day. That was my target. I would not go to sleep till I finished it, practicing it 40 times a day. And I would do it on my way to office, in the bus. I'm from Mumbai. So when I was boarding the bus, when I was sitting in the bus, and I used to use that Walkman so that others are not disturbed with a earphone. So I would complete that 40 times a day.
Very good, madam. Very good.
And then I was
great advice. Yani, Maria ji, rather than me saying practice 40 times, you are saying it. So I'm sure everybody will accept it with grace, right? So thank you very much, Maria. Be doing that. Now you have the luxury of video karaoke track, so you can see and sing. So I'm sure it may not be as difficult as it was 25 years.
Yes. Now it's much easier.
Thank you,
Thank
Maria.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Acha, next to go is Jaya Prasad. Jaya
Good
Prasad.
evening, sir.
Good evening, madam.
Your
Tell me.
session is very interesting.
Thank you, madam. Thank
I
you.
just want to know one thing, sir. This when we sing karaoke track song, there comes that 1, 2, 3, 4 beats.
Correct.
After that, the lyrical starts.
Not in all tracks. Yeah,
so
tell me. Yeah.
There is a slight gap between that 1, 2, 3, 4 beats and to start the lyrical.
Correct. So, correct. So
that gap, how do we catch?
No, that's not a gap. It's not a gap. You have to, that 1, 2, 3, 4 and all is not to be, you should not rely on that, madam. You should go by that tal. You should do 1, 2, 3, 4. Ye sham mast. That's all you have to do. Don't keep on looking at the karaoke track, because then you are not listening. That's why I said you must be Kansen. You know, it's a pun on Kansen, right? So you must be hearing more than seeing. You should be hearing and listening to the track more than seeing the track. Right? Track is meant only to remind you of the lyrics. That it is Yesham Mastani, Madhosh, Kiyeja, etc., whatever, so that you don't forget. That should be the purpose of a karaoke track. Whereas you should be listening to the track. You know, when the BGM starts before Yesham Mastani or any song for that matter, or 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, then you should be listening and tapping your foot at the bottom. You should tap your foot like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should always use your feet for tapping, because you can't do like this and sing. Na? Somebody will may not like it. Or people just keep their hand on near the thigh and then keep just tapping on the side. So those are all whatever is comfortable for you. But the most important thing for Jaya Prasad's question is that 1, 2, 3, 4 can mislead you. And there are several tracks where 1, 2, 3, 4 will mislead you.
Yes.
So you should do the 1, 2, 3, 4 by following the tal, by following the beat of that song, by following the beat of the music of that song.
Sometimes in Star Maker also, when we look at the lyrics, when we are singing in the same rhythm of the original songs also, the lyrics goes faster than our singing.
That's what I'm saying. So, correct. So sometimes the lyrics will go fast, sometimes the lyrics will go slow. In fact, I will also give another information to everybody, that normally now Sarigama, which is releasing all the music albums, they have now brought out their own karaoke tracks. But majority of them cannot be relied upon, because the lyrics will come after the lyrics are due.
Yes.
I have written at least to 500 such lyrical tracks. I have given my comment saying, please correct the speed of the lyrics. They are not getting synchronized. So what will happen is, if you are not familiar with the song, the next line will come, but the lyrics of the next line will come after some time.
After some time, yes. It's happening like that. So sometimes what happens when we are singing correctly also, they feel that our BGM is not matching with our flow.
Correct. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Next question is Dolly Jaiswal. 1 second. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam.
Sir, very informative, very interesting session. And but my problem is this: कि whenever I sing with low notes ना, my voice don't support me. मुझे लगता है जैसे मेरी आवाज बिल्कुल बंद होती जा रही है, बिल्कुल ऐसा लगता है गला बंद हो गया. That is the problem. ये क्यों होता है? ये थोड़ा मैं समझना चाहती हूँ.
नहीं, आपको जो बेस का जो लोअर नोट्स है ना, उसका जो ठहराव जो मैंने बताया था,
जी
तो
जी
आपको काफी प्रैक्टिस करके उसको जरा सस्टेन करने को प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा आपको। सस्टेन
ओके
करने के लिए आपको प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा। वो जो लोअर नोट्स जहाँ पे आपको मुश्किल महसूस हो रही है ना, वहां
जी
यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस दोस लोअर नोट्स मोर,
ओके
ताकि या फिर आपको ऐसा करना पड़ेगा कि जो सॉन्ग्स में वो लोअर नोट्स लेना पड़ता है वो सॉन्ग्स अवॉइड करें आप। लेकिन दैट इज नॉट करेक्ट ना, दैट्स नॉट अ करेक्ट एटीट्यूड
हाँ
कि
होता
उसको
नहीं है
अवॉइड
ना।
किया तो क्या
हाँ
फायदा। उसको भी गाना
हाँ
चाहिए आपको, वो गाने भी गाने
हाँ
चाहिए, लेकिन आपको जो लोअर नोट्स का जो सस्टेनेंस जो अभी नहीं है, उसको
जी
आपको स्ट्रेंथन करना पड़ेगा।
ओके, उसके लिए
उसको आप
प्रैक्टिस मुझे करना है, लाइक
प्रैक्टिस
मैं तो जो
प्रैक्टिस,
लोअर
जैसे
सा है
जैसे मारिया ने
उसको
बताया
मुझे
था,
लेना
40
पड़ेगा।
बार 50 बार।
बाकी ताल वाल से मेरे को प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता है, ताल मैं पकड़ती हूँ, वो सब ठीक है।
वेरी नाइस, वेरी।
लेकिन अभी जैसे रिसेंट मेरे को एक्सपीरियंस हुआ, अभी मुंबई इवेंट में गिफ्टेक्स में
हाँ
एक
हाँ,
मैंने डुएट लिया, तो वही हो रहा था कि लिरिक्स बाद में आ रहे थे एंड म्यूजिक पहले
अरे
स्टार्ट हो
अरे,
रहा था।
वही प्रॉब्लम, बहुत
हाँ
प्रॉब्लम।
वो
तो
थोड़ा सा।
आपको क्या है ना, तो इसमें इसमें एक सुझाव ये है कि
जी
आप जो भी ट्रैक यूज करें, यानी वो MP3 यानी ऑडियो ट्रैक हो सकता है, या फिर वो वीडियो ट्रैक हो सकता है, जो भी हो सकता है, आपको आपका जो लिरिक्स जो है वो आपको रखना पड़ेगा।
रखना पड़ेगा लिख के, राइट, मैं
आपके
यही सोच
सामने ये लिरिक्स होना चाहिए, सो
जी
दैट यू नो दैट ये जो अंतरा भी शुरू होने वाला है वो 1 2 3 4 मैं नहीं देखूंगा, आई विल नॉट बी गाइडेड बाय दैट, आई विल गो बाय माय लिरिक्स एंड माय कानसेन।
राइट,
और कोई
ठीक है।
चारा नहीं है, और कोई चारा नहीं।
थैंक यू
ठीक है,
सर,
थैंक यू
थैंक यू सो मच।
डॉली जी। बाय द वे, जस्ट आई एम गिविंग अ
जी
कमेंट, डोंट मिस्टेक मी। आप
जी
यहाँ से जब मैं देखता हूँ तो आप वो सिमरन जो एक्ट्रेस थी ना, सिमरन,
अ,
वैसे लग रही हैं आप,
सिमरन।
एक्ट्रेस। हाँ, थैंक यू वेरी मच। ओके, विल गो टू संतोष जी। ओके, संतोष जी, आपको मैंने अनम्यूट किया है। हाँ, आपने अनम्यूट कर चुका हूँ।
गुड इवनिंग।
गुड इवनिंग।
मैं रिवर्ब के बारे में जानना चाह रहा था कि रिवर्ब कैसे होता है।
सर, रिवर्ब इज नथिंग बट एको सर। तो कोई गानों में ऐसा थोड़ा सा एक, जैसे कोरा कागज था ये मन मेरा मेरा मेरा, दोज काइंड्स ऑफ सॉन्ग्स वेयर देयर इज अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ वो जो माउंटेन्स का जो इफेक्ट, या फिर कोई हॉर्न का जो इफेक्ट होता है, या फिर ऐसा होता है, तो यू नीड टू टेल द ऑडियो पर्सन कि थोड़ा सा मेरा रिवर्ब जरा इंक्रीज करिए करके। लेकिन बहुत इंक्रीज किया तो भी इट विल कम बैक टू यू, तो आपको यो एको सुनाई देगा, एंड देन इट विल अननेसेसरली यानी सुनने में ठीक नहीं लगेगा एक्चुअली। बट इट्स एन एडजस्टमेंट इन योर साउंड सिस्टम, रिवर्ब। ओके सर,
ओके,
थैंक
थैंक यू।
यू। या नेक्स्ट टू गो वॉज सुधा। सुधा जी आपने हाथ उठाया था, आप कुछ बोलना चाहेंगी?
जी,
बोलिए।
हाँ, मैं लोअर नोट्स गाना ज्यादा मुश्किल होता है रादर देन दी हायर नोट्स।
हाँ, वो जैसे डॉली जी
वो
ने बताया।
हाँ, वो सात से लेके वो सात तक जाना ज्यादा
हाँ
मुश्किल है,
हाँ,
और हायर
क्या है
नोट्स
ना,
ऑल्सो इक्वली डिफिकल्ट, बट कंपैरेटिवली मुझे लगता है लोअर नोट्स आर मोर डिफिकल्ट। खरज में गाना ज्यादा मुश्किल लग रहा था।
नहीं वही ना, तो क्या है कि वी मस्ट ऑल्सो ये भी तो ध्यान में रखना पड़ता है कि
आई
उम्र
नो,
का भी तो एक इफेक्ट होता है कि नहीं।
ट्रू,
वी आर नॉट 25 ईयर ओल्ड, वी आर नॉट 30 ईयर ओल्ड,
एब्सोल्युटली,
तो वो भी तो एक फैक्टर है, विच आई डोंट वांट टू से, बट दैट इज द ट्रूथ ना। तो कभी
एब्सोल्युटली।
क्या है कि जब लोअर नोट्स पे जाते हो तो ये जो वॉइस जो है वो ट्रेम्बल हो जाता है, गड़गड़ाहट जैसे ना, तो स्टेबिलिटी नहीं होता है। तो उसके लिए आपको लोअर नोट्स का जो जो रियाज जो है वो ज्यादा करना पड़ेगा, ताकि यू कैन होल्ड द लोअर नोट्स लिटिल बेटर, है कि नहीं? देयर इज नो अदर वे, देयर इज नो, आई मीन अकॉर्डिंग टू मी, बाय द वे। गुड। सुधा जी, आपको देखने में बहुत खुशी हुई।
थैंक यू सर।
ओके, तो दैट्स व्हाट इट इज। सो let me also share my happiness कि बहुत खुशी होती है मुझे कि ऐसे सेशंस करने में सचमुच आई मीन क्योंकि क्या है ना कि ये जो 1 घंटा या 1.5 घंटे का जो प्रोग्राम है, ऐसा नहीं है कि वैसे मैं बैठा हूँ और ऐसे बात कर रहा हूँ. आई हैव गॉट माई, जरा मेरा एक दूसरा एक लैपटॉप मेरे इसके पीछे है जहाँ पे मेरा नोट्स है. आई से दैट ओके कैसे इसको लेके जाना है. इट इज लाइक अ क्लास ना, इट इज लिटरली लाइक अ क्लास. तो मुझे नोट्स लिखना पड़ता है, उसमें एग्जाम्पल्स जो मेंशन कर रहा हूँ वो तो ऑफकोर्स समटाइम्स इम्प्रॉम्प्टू आ जाता है, बट फिर भी आई नीड टू गिव यू द राइट एग्जाम्पल्स एंड यू नो मेक इट रेलेवेंट टू द थियरी पोर्शन या जो भी है. मैं जो बात में लाता हूँ ना, वो तो बहुत करना पड़ता है. तो लास्ट पॉइंट इज कि मेरा ये है कि डूज एंड डोंट्स क्या है करके, ठीक है. सो इंसिडेंटली वी हैव कम टू दैट. तो एक है कि वार्म अप करिएगा, मीनिंग सीधा जाके एक बर्थडे पार्टी में जाके गाना मुश्किल है. तो अगर आपको पता है कि ये बर्थडे पार्टी में मुझे एक गाना गाना पड़ेगा, तो बेटर उस दिन सुबह या समथिंग प्रैक्टिस करके जाना जरा अच्छा है. यानी ट्रैक को आपको लेके जाना पड़ेगा, पेन ड्राइव में ट्रैक ले जाना पड़ेगा, या फिर लिरिक्स जो है उसको प्रिंट आउट करके आपको हाथ में रखना पड़ता है, या फिर मोबाइल में आप उसका जो लिरिक्स देख के भी गा सकते हो. तो व्हेन यू आर ऑपरेटिंग द मोबाइल, तो उसको वो जो टाइमर जो है मोबाइल का, यानी स्विच ऑफ हो जाता है ना, स्क्रीन ऑफ हो जाता है, तो उसको भी आपको सेटिंग्स जाके पहले ही बदल के रखना पड़ता है, ताकि एटलीस्ट 5 मिनट्स के लिए वो स्क्रीन ऑन ऑफ नहीं हो जाए. तो ये जो छोटी छोटी जो चीजें हैं ना, इसको याद में रखना पड़ता है कि अरे आई शुड चेंज माय सेटिंग्स इन माय मोबाइल, अदरवाइज वो 30 सेकेंड्स के बाद, 1 मिनट के बाद बंद होता है, डार्क हो जाता है. ठीक है ना. सो स्मॉल थिंग्स यू हैव टू रिमेंबर रियली. तो वार्म अप करने की जरूरत है. हाइड्रेशन के लिए कभी भी आपके हाथ में एक बॉटल का, जो पानी का बॉटल है, वो रखना पड़ता है. इफ इट इज वार्म वाटर, यूज अ फ्लास्क और समथिंग, बट एंश्योर दैट इट इज नॉट वेरी हॉट सो दैट इट विल बर्न योर टंग. आपको ही करना पड़ेगा. ऐसा नहीं है कि घर पे किसी और को बता दिया, उन्होंने वो पूरा अपना बॉईल करके रख देगी वो कोई, एंड देन व्हेन यू टेक अ सिप इट विल बर्न योर टंग. ऐसा भी एक्सपीरियंस किसी का हुआ है. तो ये सब दीज आर ऑल प्रिकॉशंस दैट यू कैन टेक. ठीक है. एंड नेवर स्ट्रेन योर सेल्फ, and always keep your ears on the track, on the song, etc. एंड अगर आपको प्रीवियस डे या कुछ आपको ज़्यादा बात करने का जो मौका मिला, या फिर कोई आप लेक्चरर हैं, कोई टीचिंग प्रोफेशन, जैसे मैं भी टीचर भी तो हूँ, मैं प्रोफेसर भी हूँ, तो अपार्ट फ्रॉम अदर कंसल्टिंग दैट आई डू, सो मुझे प्रीवियस डे अगर कोई बड़ा सा लेक्चर 3 घंटे 4 घंटे का लेक्चर करना पड़े, तो आई विल इंश्योर दैट दैट डे, उसके बाद आई विल बी ऑन मौन व्रत, so that I give complete rest to my throat, है कि नहीं. And I keep drinking warm water, hot water, etc. etc. And माइक को जो पकड़ने का तरीका है वो भी है कि you must have 3 fingers, यानी जो 3, ये कितना है 3 inches में भी, right? Some 3 inches का अंतर होना चाहिए between the mic and yours, right? But some mics are very powerful. For example, there are dynamic mics and there are other types of mics, right? And so some of the mics are used at the studio level for recording and all that. तो अगर आप वैसा कोई किसी ने अगर आपको ऐसा एक माइक दे दिया, तो यू हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल कि कहाँ पे आपका, where are you holding your mouth, you know, how far is it, kind of thing, right? And holding the mic parallel to your mouth is very important. For example, your mic cannot be like this. Your mic cannot be like this. If this is the mouth of the head of the mic, it has to be like this. ठीक है. So that your mouth will be parallel to the mic, so that you are singing into the mic. You are singing into the mic, not like this. तो अगर आपने ऐसा रखा है, तो आप माइक के अंदर नहीं गा रहे हो, आप ऐसे रखने से माइक के अंदर गा रहे हो, so that it takes the full volume of your voice and then goes into the you know, the mixer or whatever it is, etc. Sir, Mr. Surya Rao had a question. 1 second. Yes, sir. 1 second. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
This is my third session with you, like all others.
Oh, wonderful.
But in this group, sir, most of the persons I have been coming across, like Sudha ji, Anil ji, Kanak ji, we were carry forwards of some other groups also. Sometimes we interact with ourselves. Sir, I am so glad that there has been tremendous improvement in technology and ability to sing among most of the persons I have come across, and especially last 3 days, this interaction, your nice way of presenting and interaction with you by all other, I felt so happy. This most of the time I was my camera was off due to low internet. This thing, but this has been a wonderful journey with you, sir. So we expect you to be with you.
All because of you all. I mean, आप लोग इतना
Lovely it was. Lovely.
You're all such an.
But I'm very sure that most of all my co-partners of this group, they have improved a lot and lot. And this 3 days session plus further ones going to be will definitely bring them to stage ready position.
अरे वाह,
That's what I wish.
आप सब लोग, दिस इज माय एस्पिरेशन कि आप सब लोग जो भी जितने भी हैं, यू ऑल शुड स्लोली ग्रेजुअली गेट रेडी फॉर द स्टेज परफॉर्मेंस. वो आपके बिल्डिंग एसोसिएशन में हो सकता है या फिर कोई हॉल में हो सकता है, कैसे भी हो सकता है, बट यू शुड बी in a position to stand in front of 50 people, 100 people, 200 people, 500 people, and be able to sing a song correctly from the start to the end. I think that is what we must aspire for. ठीक है ना? That should be our goal. Okay, it will happen. For some, it will happen very soon. For some, it will take some more time. ठीक है, doesn't matter. Doesn't at all matter. Everybody doesn't conquer the Mount Everest on day one. They slowly go to Kanchenjunga, then they go to other hills, mountains, then slowly they attempt the Mount Everest. Same thing. Thank you so much, Surya Rao ji. Thank you. And Bharat Talsania ji. Yes, sir. Sir, बोलिए.
Thank you, sir. शर्मा सर, आपने जो बताया इतना डिटेल में और एकदम बारीकियां उसकी सब दिखाई, तो बहुत अच्छा लगा. वैसे मैं तो थोड़ा प्रोफेशनल भी हूँ, ऐसा कर रहा हूँ सब, और स्कूल में भी हूँ, सभी जगह जिधर संगीत है उधर मैं जाता हूँ, तो इधर भी ऐसे ही आ जाता हूँ. और आपने जो पॉइंट्स बताए एकदम परफेक्ट और सही थे कि वही होना चाहिए. तो बहुत अच्छा लगा आपको. थैंक यू सो मच.
Your certificate, sir. Thank you. Okay, Kanak Mishra.
Yes, हाँ सर, गाना का तो जो नोट है वो तो लग जाता है, हाई और लो दोनों हो जाता है, लेकिन कैरियोके गाते समय कभी कभी बीट मिस हो जाता है.
क्या करें मैडम, वो तो बीट इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट ना. तो क्या है ना, बीट जब मिस होता है तो दैट इज व्हेन द ऑडियंस और द अदर पर्सन से अरे ताल मिस हो गया रे यार, यू नो.
हाँ, वो थोड़ा बहुत हो जाता है इधर उधर हल्का.
सुर भी ठीक से नहीं मिला तो ठीक है, यानी क्या बोलते हैं उसको, इट्स ओके.
नहीं सर, सुर तो मिल जाता है. हाँ, लेकिन ये है कि बस वो बीट थोड़ा सा म्यूजिक का वो हो जाता है, आगे पीछे थोड़ा सा हो जाता है.
हाँ, बीट इसीलिए मिस हो सकता है कि आपका सस्टेनेंस, यानी जो सस्टेन मैंने जो बताया था, ठीक है ना.
जी.
हाँ, तो सपोज ये जो सेम एग्जांपल है वो साथ ही रहे. सपोज मैंने वो आठवां बीट जो मैंने अगर कर दिया, तो फिर तेरे बिना अगला लाइन कैसे आएगा, नहीं आएगा ना. सो दैट इज व्हेन.
हाँ, क्योंकि पहले शुरू में वो साथी ने तो बहुत खींचना है.
हाँ, तो नहीं, अगर 4 या 8 नॉर्मली ये क्या है, इट इज ऑल्सो लिटिल बिट ऑफ ग्रामर एंड अरिथमेटिक एक्चुअली. ये या तो फिर 4 बीट का अंतर हो सकता है, या फिर 8
अंतर हो जाएगा. हाँ,
ठीक है ना. तो अगर आपने वो यानी मन में भी 1 2 3 4, फॉर एग्जाम्पल अभी ये गाना है, देखो, जीवन की बगिया महकेगी, वो जो शुरू में 8 जीवन की बगिया महकेगी महकेगी महकेगी। 8 का जो ये है बीट है, तो अगर आपने वो ठीक से नहीं लिया तो फिर वो जीवन की बगिया हो, जीवन की बगिया हो बीट जाएगा ना, वो ट्रेन और का अंतर हो जाएगा फिर। तो दैट इज
जी सर।
ठीक है ना।
हाँ,
थैंक यू कनक जी, थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू सर, बहुत बढ़िया लगा सर, बहुत अच्छा आपने बताया। थैंक यू सर।
ओके, सो राजकुमार भगचंदानी इज द लास्ट आई थिंक, तो विल जस्ट। हाँ सर।
सर मैं
जी
हर सैटरडे संडे हम लोग पार्क में बैठ के, हम लोग सब सीनियर सिटीजन हैं, ग्रुप बना हुआ है 58-60 लोगों का जो गाते हैं हम लोग।
कहाँ पे सर? कलकत्ता में?
नहीं, ये दिल्ली में, मैं जनकपुरी दिल्ली में हूँ। तो सर मुझे आपका नंबर चाहिए था सर, मुझे नंबर चाहिए सो दैट मैं कभी आपसे कोई गाइडेंस मुझे चाहिए तो मैं ले सकता हूँ।
सर एनी टाइम आप अर्चना जी से पूछ लीजिए, आराम से मिल जाएगा सर, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं। मैं जब आपने पार्क कहा तो मैं सोचा आप कलकत्ता में सदर्न एवेन्यू के बगल में एक पार्क है, तो हम जब एक बार टूर गए थे तो वहां पे ऐसे कुछ 10-15 लोग गा रहे थे, एंड आई थिंक दे वर सिंगिंग सम मुकेश सॉन्ग। तो वो गा रहे थे, वो बैठ के गा रहे थे बेंच में, और हम लोग 3-4 लोग चेन्नई से गए थे टूर में। तो जैसे ही हमने वो बेंच के बगल पहुंचे तो वहां उनको वो जो अगला अंतरा था वो भूल गए, वो जो गा रहा था वो ग्रुप में। तो झट से मैंने उसको आई टुक ऑफ दैट अंतरा से मैंने जब शुरू किया, वो सब खड़े हो गए, सब लोग खड़े हो गए वहां पे, और इतना शोर मचा दिया था कि उसके बाद हम उनके साथ बैठ के अगले कुछ 1.5-2 घंटे के लिए हम लोग गा रहे थे वहां पे कलकत्ता हैज गॉट सम वेरी फैंटास्टिक पीपल यार।
यस,
सच म्यूजिक लवर।
मैं भी था, 10 महीने था वहां पर कलकत्ता में।
अच्छा,
कोलाघाट स्ट्रीट पे।
थैंक यू राजकुमार जी। यातिन
सर, थैंक यू फॉर योर गाइडेंस। और मुझे यही कहना था कि बहुत सारे अभी सिटीज के अंदर मॉर्निंग में गार्डन में ऐसे ग्रुप रहते हैं कोरोना के, और ऐसे 5-7 लोग गाने वाले रहते हैं, वो इकट्ठे होते हैं, ग्रुप उनका होता है, और फिर गार्डन के अंदर जो लोग मॉर्निंग वॉक करने को निकलते हैं, दे आर आल्सो एंजॉयिंग, और उसकी वजह से हमको एनकरेजमेंट भी मिलता है।
जरूर
घूमते घूमते हैं तो बहुत सारे हमारे, आई एम फ्रॉम पूना,
अच्छा।
तो हमारे पूना में हम मॉर्निंग में यहाँ पे जाते हैं, गार्डन के ऊपर एक टेकड़ी है, यहाँ पे सैटरडे संडे जाते हैं, तो सैटरडे संडे लोग मॉर्निंग में बहुत एंजॉय करते हैं, और हमको इससे बहुत मैं पिछले 2 साल से ये प्रैक्टिस कर रहा हूँ, हमारा ग्रुप।
वंडरफुल सर, वंडरफुल। सो थैंक यू यातिन जी, थैंक यू राजकुमार जी, थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
Hope that we can meet very soon and continue this journey. So wish you all a very, very happy time ahead, good health and happiness through music. Okay? So thank you very much. Namaskar. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.